dude suddenly starts leaking for no reason. And then Ano says, do you hear that? My nigga, it's his heartbeat beating the shit out dude.
Gonna be breathing out of both nostrils. This seat.
And after that nigga heart was done beating the shit out dude, nigga gonna get back up and talk about something. If that's all you got, you never gonna make me forfeit. You gonna have to kill me. And then dude gonna step on his face and then say that's an interesting idea. But then he gets snapped out of existence, my nigga. What is up, my guy? Nah, for real, I'm just playing. Have you ever sat there and thought about what did he do to make a nigga want to disrespect him that bad? Motherfucker, I don't know. But today we are here with 3 of the biggest disrespectful moments in anime that I know of. I'm not gonna say of all time because I'm not logically educated like that so far. But if I do find more, there will be more parts. But right now, I got a top 3 of the ones I know so far. And let me tell you, these are some disrespectful moments. I'm talking about I would just up the switch and let it fire on a nigga. But even that, I don't think it would work on a nigga. But let's get into it. Alright, first clip, we see Gojo in the car and bro smells seal in the air, so he tells chauffeur stop the car. And after bro hop out the V, he tells dude to leave, which leaves him stranded in the middle of nowhere. Whole time we find out bro is being targeted by a S-graded curse, which is at the pinnacle of danger level. And to start off the fight, bro summons whatever the fuck this is and booms at Gojo, and then leaves a whole trail of mass public destruction just for Gojo not to be touched. Fit still clean. So bro tries to fix his headset and summons a whole bunch of insects, which goes straight flying at Gojo just for them to stop dead in their tracks right in front of Gojo's face. Whole time, motherfuckers with explosives. Motherfucker think he did that with this explosion art just for Gojo to teleport out of there. And then dude appears right beside him, hitting him with a top sweep, trying to take his head off, and then hit him with a back blow, pause, which leaves a massive explosion. And then dude gonna try to walk away like he did some, just for Gojo to appear right out the smoke, leaving bro shocked. And dude gets to panic and talking about, I'm pretty sure I did hit you, just for Gojo to explain his ability to him mid-fight. Like, come on, bro. That is diabolical. So bro basically tells him you can't touch me unless I decide to. Then proceeds to grab his hand.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And hits him with 3 gut checks and connects that with a spin kick. And follows that up with a hollow red, ragdolling bro across the forest. And I thought the fight was over already until I seen bro catch dude midair and then face palms his head into the floor. So dude kicks him off and tries to hit him with a final flash just for bro to appear behind him and kick him like a soccer ball. And then dude says, hold on. And after that, we see a motherfucker get back up and see bro gone just for bro to come back with his student. And that's when we found out bro left mid-fight to go grab Yuji so he can spectate this ass whooping. Talking about this a great learning experience for bro. Like, what? And then Jogo gonna tell him, ain't this a little too dangerous for bro? And then Gojo gonna say, nah, he not gonna get hurt. You know why? Basically telling bro you are not a threat. So bro blows his top off and pops a domain expansion, which biologically, if you get caught in one of those, you're cooked. But this is Gojo we're talking about. Look at his face. Exactly. And so dude takes off his blindfold for the first time this whole fight, and then Jogo tries to quickly attack just for that nigga domain to get cancelled by Gojo's, which you can't biologically do that unless you're just that much more stronger than the other person. And then got bro stuck on the void and then gripped this nigga's head and then decapitated bro, and then proceeded to start playing with this nigga head, pause, like a soccer ball. Twin, this is disgusting work. This is by far the most down, degrading thing to ever happen to anybody or anything. Mind you, dude is a special grade, which means this nigga is at the top of the top, the most dangerous criminal out there. Or cursed spirit, just to get toyed around with and used as an experimental subject. I'll give this disrespect a 8.5 out of 10. Just cause the next 2 are way more disrespectful. But I'm gonna give this a 8.5 out of 10. Okay, next on the list is my boy Arnold Valdigo. And this dude is a notorious ore farmer and one of the most disgustingest character you can ever go against. Bro, breathing around this nigga will literally get you fried for no reason. But let's get into it. Okay, so for Arnos, he has a lot of people that he embarrassed, but I'm gonna focus on this one guy. This dude, he embarrassed him so bad, bro. This is the worst embarrassment in the whole show. No lie. And it first starts off from his academy entrance exam, which his parents came with him to say goodbyes and farewells and shit. Same as this one other girl, but we don't care about her. And then here comes this dickhead talking about something. How old are we? Getting our parents to say goodbyes and shit. And then Arnold absolutely just ignores the fuck out this nigga with just walking by him. And then he says, I'm talking to you. Bro turns around and says, your magic is so weak, I couldn't even notice you there, twin. But anyways, and then dude decides to ignite a black flame fire, which is a secret to the royal family, I guess. But then this nigga just blows it out by breathing. and then calls his family heirloom a fucking torch. And then bro tried to fight back, but then dude told this dude to stand still. And this nigga body clenches up out of fear. Oh my god. Oh my, and this is just the start. So after Arnold makes bro buckle knees and toot that ass up, bro walks away. And the scene cut into the arena. And here's where it all begins. This is the first phase of the entrance exam, a 1v1. And guess who bro gets paired up with? Oh yeah, it's over. So the first thing he does soon as he gets on the stage is yap his ass off, but Arnold is not here for that. So bro tries to hit him with the same move he hit him with last time, but this time it doesn't work. So bro gets to yapping his ass off again, talking about his new armor. His armor is basically anti-demon magic. So whatever magic you caught, you cannot use it on him. But Arnold says, are you sure about that? And it makes a deal with bro. He says, I'm gonna beat you without even moving an inch. And not only beat him, he says, I'm gonna make you forfeit without even moving. That is absurd. I'm sitting here thinking, no way bro's gonna do that. And same thing, lame ass little dude over here thinking he not gonna do that either. He says, no matter whatever the fuck you do, I'm resilient. You can't make me do that. Whenever you knock me down, I'm gonna just get back up. So the match starts. And as bro is yapping, dude suddenly starts leaking for no reason. And then Arnold says, do you hear that? My nigga, it's his heartbeat beating the shit out dude.
Gonna be breathing out of both nostrils this season.
And after that nigga heart was done beating the shit out dude, nigga gonna get back up and talk about something. If that's all you got, you never gonna make me forfeit. You gonna have to kill me. And then dude gonna step on his face and then say, that's an interesting idea. I'ma raise the stakes. If I can't make you forfeit, I'ma forfeit myself. And then dude gets to laughing, but then he gets snapped out of existence, my nigga. And I thought that shit was over. I'm like, dude just killed him. I thought he was gonna make him forfeit. But nah, dude brings him back with the drop of his blood and then snaps him out of existence again. And then he repeatedly does this over and over and over again. Until bro is mentally broken and he finally gives up. And then dude Arnold goes, okay, cool. But then he snaps him out of existence again just to make sure he actually broke dude. And I'm not gonna lie, that's some diabolical shit. I'm gonna give this humiliation ritual a 9.4 out of 10 because this shit was honestly embarrassing. And to top it off, cherry on top, I didn't even like the character. I wanted dude to get embarrassed, but that was over the top. And bro was a royal on top of that, or a royal guard's son. I don't know, but he's some type of high prestige. Alright, next up is my boy Escanor. And Escanor is not one to be trifled with. If you don't know him, just go to TikTok and search up him. I promise you that's the first nigga that's gonna pop up. But let's continue. This one is not particularly in one person. He embarrassed two people at one time. And these are not ordinary people. These are high elite level demons. And the way he does them is unjustified. Let's dive in though. And it all starts off from this girl. I don't know what her name is, but she's carrying Bond and his baby mama. But then they get attacked by a boulder, so they fall down a mountain into a little cave looking thing. And then she gonna go in there carrying both of them, and it turns out that cave belonged to my boy Escanor. He just chilling there with a tavern. What is he doing there? I don't know. Who comes here to drink? I don't know, but he in there cleaning some shit, but she gonna tell him we need to hide now because there's some demons looking for us. But then he hides them in a vault looking thing, and that's when the demons pull up, cutting the mountain this nigga lives in half. And then they gonna start drinking this nigga fine cuisine for the absolute free ski. And after they drink for Lord knows how long, this nigga gonna tell him, alright, let's cut the bullshit. I know they in there, but since I'm feeling good right now, we gonna play a game. And the game gonna be, we gonna slap box. First one to run is gonna be dead. But then this nigga slaps him so hard, nigga knocks him out until daylight. And that's where bro fucked up. And then daylight come around, nigga gonna see an axe on the fucking wall. And then he gonna try to pick it up. But that shit just like Thor hammer. Nigga can't budge it. And then Escanor takes it right off his hands, talking about some hands off the merchandise, bitch. This ain't for you. And then the demon gonna talk about some, well, you grown a little longer. And as bro is yapping, dude just straight up cuts him in half. But then the demon come back mad as hell, and then he gonna charge up his final attack right off the gate, right off the back. Like, damn, bro, relax. Little teaser, pause, no homo. At least warm up a little bit. Strongest attack right off the back? Damn. And then he gonna say, I was saving this for Meliodas, but something in my body is telling you I need to take you out now. That is crazy, first of all. Time out. One of the strongest demons, one of the 10 commandments, said something in his body is telling this nigga to take this nigga out. That alone right there is some crazy statement. And then as soon as bro is done charging up, nigga gonna hit him with such attack to the point Meliodas and fine shit feel them miles and miles away just for that attack to do absolutely absolutely nothing. Barely graced his skin. And the nigga gonna say, that's it? Alright, little nigga, now it's my turn. And as Shorty in the back is glazing the nigga, tell me why bro gonna raise his axe to the sun and then turn into a fucking titan and scare the absolute shit out this damn demon to the point nigga dipped. He didn't want the attack. Nigga took back on his own word and got hit by his own powers. Cause his powers basically what it does is you guys sign a contract, play a game, first nigga to forfeit turns into a statue. Nigga got hit with his own ability cause he ain't want the smoke from Escanor. And then Shorty in the back gonna get to getting nervous and then immediately pop her out too. And then she gonna touch his back, take his soul out, and then gobble that shit down like a D1 gobbler. And the next moment, we see bitch stomach boiling and her mouth turning into some rashes like she did something unspeakable. And then this bitch burned to death from eating his soul. And then bro get to explaining eating his soul is basically equivalent to eating the sun itself. What the fuck? And then he tell Bond to stay here and then tells him that's an order until he come back. Brother, this is disgusting work. This is absolutely embarrassing. They pulled out cocky as hell just to get done the worst way possible. Quick as hell. But given the point that they were one of the weakest of the 10 commandments, I'ma give this disrespect a 9 out of 10. Respectfully. Well, anyways, to wrap it up, that's the end of the video. That's all I got for now. But if you did fuck with the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, as that would motivate me to make weekly videos, if you know what I'm saying. But other than that, appreciate you for watching. Chicken.